Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Hi, Rejeko.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, everyone, wherever you are across the world, and welcome to our Friday Business Live session. And
Yeah.
today's topic is flying solo as an entrepreneur. So before we get into all that, I will introduce myself. My name is Bridget Gamise. I am a mom. I am a therapist by profession, and I'm also a purpose driven digital entrepreneur. I didn't mention the fur baby this week, Rejeko. I will bring him in person next time when
Who,
he
who,
can show his beautiful face. And he
guys,
was, yes,
who is this fur baby?
you will meet him.
Okay.
He will show himself at the appointed time. But
Okay.
let's get you introduced, Rejeko. Let's get the audience to meet who you are. Meet Rejeko, everyone. Please introduce yourself, Rejeko.
Thank you, Bridget. Thank you for introducing and hosting us today. Much appreciated, and thank you for your patience as well. Good evening, everyone. So my name is Rujeko. Also coming from Zimbabwe, but I reside in Melbourne. I am a mom of two. I do not have a fur baby, but I am a proud digital business owner. Thank you.
Awesome. Yes, I forgot to say I am based in the UK. So we've got, Australia and UK represented here today, which is brilliant.
That's right.
Isn't it awesome to have a business that you can allow you to connect with people across the world? That's brilliant.
It's beautiful. It's
Love
beautiful. I absolutely love this opportunity, and
it.
it's been an awesome pleasure getting to know you, Bridget.
Mm.
It has.
Thank
It
you.
has.
I appreciate. I am all very, very grateful that you're walking with me.
Amen.
It's
Amen.
an absolute pleasure. So, Rejeko, today we are talking about flying solo as an entrepreneur. So, we are both independent entrepreneurs. We are both flying solo.
Mhm,
So, what's the difference with
mhm,
flying solo in fact, have
mhm.
you ever done a business other than this one where you did solo?
To be honest,
Mm,
I've never ventured into business or even thought of venturing into business.
mm,
I think the only type of businesses or business idea that I had in my head was always the physical type of business where you have to look for something to do. And to be honest, my mind was never so much as so open minded to be opening a business right here where I'm residing. You know, when you are a black tax person, you always look after back home. And
mm-hmm.
so the physical ideas that I had would have been probably most suited for, businesses back home.
Yeah.
Uh, this kind of business where, we are flying solo, have I ever thought of it? No.
Mm,
It's an idea that was actually introduced to me.
mm,
And yeah, it's been wonderful having to learn, flying solo as an entrepreneur.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Well, for me, I did try different things
Hmm.
because that's just what's in my blood. The entrepreneurial streak
Right.
in there. So I did try different things. But I'll be honest with you,
Mhm,
as much as the idea of flying solo in business, being your own boss, sounds empowering
mhm,
because, you'll be working for yourself, doing your thing, running the show, calling the shots.
mhm.
That all sounds great
Yes. That's.
until you get into the practicals.
I like the smile on your face when you say that.
Until you get into the practicals.
Yeah.
Because right from this, you know, ground level
Uh-huh.
to the establishment of the business, if you're running solo, it's on your shoulders.
Yeah.
It's not like walking into a job where everything is run for you and you just come and
Mm.
do your bit.
Yeah.
When you run solo in business, the whole show is yours
Yeah.
from start to finish.
Yep.
Admin,
Mm.
everything, you name it. Structure of the business, everyday running of it.
Mm.
everything.
Everything. Yeah.
And just the thought of that for me,
Mhm.
I feel the weight on my shoulders because
Okay.
it's a lot
Yeah.
to start, to have to build the infrastructure of a business, start the business,
Mm.
build the infrastructure, do the admin, do everything. It's a
Mm.
lot.
Mhm.
But unlike, thank
Mm.
God that I came across our business that
Mm.
model, excuse me, because
Mm.
it's unique. You're running solo, but a lot of the stuff is done for you so that you can focus on building the actual business of service. But the infrastructure and everything else that you need, the systems, all that stuff that runs underneath to sustain the business or help the business run is done for you. Oh, I've lost you. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what's happened to my dear. Oh,
Sorry.
there you go. I that slight desertion there did make my heart pound.
Oh my
Oh
God.
dear,
Sorry.
Richard, I am expecting that you walk the journey with me, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I do apologize. I just dropped out. Sorry about that. But at least I
Not,
was able to come back in.
it's just been me and the audience here. So, so,
Oh
so yeah.
dear.
So picking up from there, Rejeko. So
Yeah.
that's my experience of this business. That I would say what's helped me to stay here
Mm-hmm.
and be sustained here is the immense support
Mm-hmm.
that I received, as I
Mm-hmm.
said, of the infrastructure that has been set up for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like the sales funnel, the web page, the and support networks that are
Mm-hmm.
built into this, the training that's provided. All that support has ensured that it's not me who has to shoulder the responsibility of having to source all that from somewhere. So
Mm-hmm.
it's freed me to focus on building myself, building the business, in terms of, running the part that makes an income. So, what about you?
Mm-hmm.
How has this type of running solo
Mm-hmm.
worked for you?
You know what? When you're actually sharing at
Mm,
the beginning, I actually remembered that when this idea of flying solo was introduced, that you are your own boss. To be honest, I
mm,
was really excited because I loved the idea that I actually don't have to have any external influence inside my business, because it was going to be all up to me.
mm,
Um, though the decision of, okay, having that creativity and innovative idea was a little bit daunting, like what ideas do I have to actually make this business explode, you know
mm,
because I was given that it's yours. Whatever you decide to do, it's up to you. you know so I like the idea that nobody has to tell me what to do, but oh my God, how am
mm,
I going to continue to be innovative? um but then that one alone was actually mitigated by the fact that we have the training and we've
mm,
got ongoing coach,
mm,
and the idea that no matter what question I had, I could actually ask the coach was
mm,
just okay, this is actually doable.
mm,
And having that option as well, you know of our dream, our gurus, they are so open to sharing their ideas when we do the mastermind every week.
Mm.
They will always give you ideas that, try and do it this way and try
Mm.
and say it this way because they have already walked the walk, you
Mm.
know. And the ideas that they share are so practical and so relevant to where you'll be situated globally.
Mm.
If you're in America or if you're in Africa, they'll say, okay, try doing it like this and try saying it like this. And that one was like, okay, I can actually cross this bridge.
Mm.
This innovation is okay. And when they are sharing their ideas, that's your brain also starts working.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
you get a little bit more, branches coming out from the ideas that they given.
Yeah.
So that alone really made it so exciting.
Mm.
um and I could say the final finale was the flexibility option.
Mm.
Like, okay, yes, I'm flying solo. Okay, I don't have any external influence. I'm pumped up,
Mm.
but I can do this in my own time. There's
Mm.
no one to call me and be on my back, and
Mm.
there's no one to send me, emails and be it's all up to me.
Mm.
Even if I decided that, in the month of October, I think I want a holiday, it's up to me
Mm.
because it's my business. So all those things put together, actually, for me, Bridget, has made this so doable for me.
Mm.
um the support, like you say, it is just there. I'm alone, I'm solo, yes, but to be honest, I'm not alone.
Mm.
Along the way, what has happened? I've actually met people like you who I network with and
Mm.
who I can collaborate with. And I
Mm.
must say it's an honor because when we meet, with people like yourselves, and we listen to how you talk, and it's like we are benefiting, isn't it? There's that exchange of ideas, and I'm actually benefiting from your thoughts and you are benefiting from mine, and
Mm.
it just makes the best cake recipe. It really does. it,
Mm.
it works so
Mm.
well.
Mm.
um I think I loved it how even we can even collaborate as based on our on our ethnicity. So
Mm.
I don't have to collaborate only with my team members, but I
Mm.
can collaborate with my African counterparts. I can
Mm.
collaborate with my Zimbo
Mm.
counterparts. And there is something that happens when you
Mm.
collaborate with those of your ethnicity. There's
Mm.
there's that
Mm.
magic. There's that,
Mm.
I don't know what happens.
Yeah.
A good example is when we joined and we had that team meeting with Zimbabwean partners. I know you were not there,
Yeah.
but it was just amazing. Like,
Mm.
ah, the way these people think, I'm not
Yeah.
alone. The
Yeah.
way they are so keen, the way
Mm.
they are pushed,
Mm.
just the talk itself, the minute you
Mm.
enter into that dream meeting,
Mm.
just the talk,
Mm.
it's like, I'm in the right place.
Mhm.
Like-minded people,
Mm.
very
Mm.
focused in this business.
Mm.
And so it really really makes it so exciting, and it always renews your energy each time when you
Mm.
know that, okay, I'm flying solo, I'm alone, but
Mm.
I'm not really alone. So the collaboration is on another level.
Mm.
So yeah, I could say a lot.
Mm.
But yeah.
I love that. I love that. So what I'm really hearing
Yeah.
is I love the theme of alone but not alone. And I think
Yes.
business is about people at the end of the day.
Hmm.
But our business doesn't focus on just focusing on the people as the clients, but it also focuses on building you with you being part of a network of my like-minded people. And how valuable is that from what you've said,
Hmm.
you know to be able to connect with people that think like you, that are motivated like you. I'm not sure if you can hear me wherever you've gone.
I'm here. I'm
Whatever
here.
You're there, okay.
Yeah.
So do warn me. I'm thinking you've disappeared again. So
I'm
yeah,
here.
it's amazing to to be able to walk with people,
Mm.
building yourself, but while you're building the business. You talked
Mm.
about, I suppose that what you were touching on from what I was hearing is the whole idea of you being stretched in your mindset to think differently because
Mm.
you have access to such a wealth of information, a wealth of ideas, a wealth of resources, which are in the form of training people, coaching, mentoring, masterminds. What a wealth
Mm.
of resources available
Mm.
to build you on
Mm.
your journey to building a business. So even as I use the word solo, as
Mhm.
a flying solo,
Mhm.
do you see yourself as flying solo in this business?
Mhm. I love it
Mm,
because, like I say, there is that collaboration that happens.
mm,
But at the end of the day,
mm,
you know, I actually am the decisive factor. I decide.
yeah.
Nobody will argue with me.
Mm,
So I love that. I love that. I can put into action my own innovative ideas.
yeah.
Nobody's going to tell me that don't post this poster.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to tell me that don't say it this way, say it that way.
Yeah.
So, I really have that authority. I have that permission to do it my way.
Mm,
And I really love that. I really love that. Even
mm,
if I decided that,
mm,
okay, I want to expand on my, marketing strategy, and I'm going to try and probably, you know, do warm marketing,
yeah.
do warm marketing and have people gather on a Saturday.
Mm,
It's me and my power,
yeah.
my energy,
Yeah.
my idea, my thoughts.
Mm,
Do that. Nobody will
mm,
stop me. Nobody will say it's not
mm,
allowed because it's business. It's my
mm,
business.
mm,
So
mm,
for me, I'm loving it. And also, I know, when they say iron sharpens iron, it's very true.
yeah.
But sometimes when you're running the race, some people fall.
Mm,
I love the fact that when you are flying solo, you don't have to
mm,
follow them. Just
mm,
keep running.
mm, mm, mm,
So there is a lot of that characteristic where
mm,
you have to have that resilience. You have to be self-motivated. You
mm,
have to be self-focused.
mm,
That character is very important.
mhm,
But it's so good for people who are very ambitious.
mm,
If you're an ambitious person,
mm,
the sky is the limit.
mm,
That's what I love. There's no glass
mm,
ceiling in business. The
mm,
sky is just the limit.
mm, mm,
So you
mm,
just keep running. You just keep doing it. So I
mm,
so for me,
mm,
I love that. I love that
yeah.
when others for me, I can just decide I'm just gonna keep running.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Beautiful. Beautifully said. It's really, really beautifully said. So to recap, really what you're saying is, yes, you're running solo in this business. It's you with all your ambition, your desires, your
Mm,
drive, your motivation. It is you,
yes.
but you
Yes.
get a channel through this business to really um, the opportunity, I guess, to really do that fully as in your own capacity. But
Yes.
the added advantage is
Hmm.
that you have a lot of backup. You
Hmm.
have a lot of backup in
Yeah.
that, yes, you're doing it all on your own, but you're well supported
Hmm.
to do it on your own.
100%. Well
Yeah,
put.
yeah. So thank you so much, Rejeko. It really gives us a good picture. So I think this is a good place to end. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much for today. And for anyone who's listening, I
Hmm.
think that paints a real good picture. doesn't it? For
It does.
people, the picture that you gave us today, for people who are looking to go into business,
Mhm.
but don't want the weight and the the, like I used to feel that weight
Mm,
of, I'm gonna have to figure it all out alone. I'm gonna
mm,
have to navigate this all. No,
mm,
yes, you are going to have to do the work. You're gonna have to build the business, but
mm,
guess what? You don't need to figure this out alone. I mean, where would you
mm,
start? Seriously,
mm,
where
mm,
would you start? If you have
mm,
no business experience, you're gonna have to get that from someone who knows what they're
mm,
doing and have done
mm,
it before. So that's
mm,
the beauty of being able to be in business, in the business that we are,
mm,
in that you can come into this. Yes, you're gonna do this, is yours fully, 100%.
mm.
There's nobody here who's gonna be dictating to you, whatever. Fully yours, 100%, but you are well strengthened and supported continuously with
Yes.
a lifetime access to training
Mm,
that's video based,
mm, mm,
lifetime access to a mentor and a coach. So this
mm,
is, we're not talking about people that will leave you, along the way.
mm,
They're gonna grow with you. They're gonna be
mm,
alongside there with you.
mm,
Then you have the extended worldwide community of
mm,
other digital business entrepreneurs
mm,
who are doing what you're doing and want to work with you,
mm,
to collaborate, to support each other and grow together, as you said, sharpening you and you sharpening them.
mm,
So, and there's a lifetime of that. There's no limit to how much of that you can, for how long.
mm,
But most of all is you get to soar.
mm,
You get to soar because you're
mm.
so built up, so strengthened, so empowered, and continuously you are staying connected to your own motivation, all that stuff for you.
Mm.
That sounds like, for me, that sounds like, I don't know, like
A good
a
deal.
business,
A
made
good
in
deal.
heaven.
A good deal. It's a good deal.
Absolutely. I mean, it just sounds like you can't, I
It's
couldn't
a
pass that.
win-win
When
to
I
me.
saw it, I couldn't pass it. I couldn't
It's a
pass it.
win-win. Yeah.
Absolutely. Win-win. So if you're ready to win-win, sign up on Regeco or Mice websites. Take a look and see. This could be your chance to win. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time for another Business Live session. Bye-bye for now.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Bridget. Bye,
You're welcome.
everybody.
Bye,
Enjoy the
everybody.
weekend.
See you soon.